In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to do the blackberry salad stitch, and basically you have big lumps that are sticking out of your work, so if you tilt it forward you really can see the magnificent amount of bumps. A little bit of a yarn pig because obviously you've got bumps, and on the other side it's actually just hollowed out. Okay, so it's actually more of a one-sided pattern, but it's actually not a bad stitch to do. It's actually pretty easy. We're going to do some double crochet, triple crochet, and of course these 5 together 1 clusters. So let's get started. So let's start off with the slip knot. Hi there everybody, it's Mikey from Mikey's Mail, and today I'd like to introduce to you the blackberry salad stitch, and this is brought to you by AllFreeCrochet and I. What we have is we have our first one here. Now this is working in groups of 4s. So what you have is 3 double or triple crochets, whichever you prefer, and then the bump. So 3 and then the bump, 3 and then the bump, which equals 4. So we have to keep our chain in sets of 4. So the easiest way to do it, instead of getting a calculator, is this is already 1, so we go 2, 3, and 4. And so there's your first set, right? So now we decide, is it big enough, yes or no? If not, let's keep going. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's keep going. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you want to keep doing that until you get to the size that you want. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to do it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. So if you're doing an afghan or anything like that, at the end of this line you're going to always have to add on 1, and we'll explain a little bit more about that later. So let's just add 1 and call this line quits. So there's your first chain, and what we have is groups of 4 plus 1 at the end. Now our first line actually consists of triple crochet, and so what we want to do is we want to chain up on the sides. So what you can do here is that you can just add a crochet marker to the end one that you just finished so that you remember where it is. And so now what you can just do is now start the chain. So let's start our chain of 4, and this is building up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just because I'm a professional crocheter, what I always do is I leave my finger and my thumb exactly where that stitch was so that I don't ever have to leave a crochet marker. But if you want to do that with the crochet marker, it's a really great idea. So what we want to do now is our first stitch is where you left that crochet marker, and what we want to do is wrap and into the stitch for a triple crochet. So every time we go into the stitches back across this chain, it's going to be a triple crochet. So let's review a triple crochet. So wrap, and then going into the stitch on the line, the next one available. Okay, so now you'll have 4 on your hook, so just pull it through there on the chain, then pull through 2, 2, and 2. So you have 3 sets of 2 to pull through. So we'll go one more time. So wrap, and into the next stitch on the line. Pull through. You'll now have 4. So 2, 2, and 2. So keep doing that throughout this entire line, and we'll meet back up at the end when we're ready to turn around and carry on. Now that we're finished the line, you might want to go back like I did and actually double check to make sure that you have groups of 4. In this case, I should have 21 posts available on my chain. So what we want to do now is turn the yarn, and we now want to work easily here. So now the next stitch will always be, so when we're doing the bumps, we're actually doing double crochet. So we've just done triple, let's work our way to double. So let's chain up 3. We always chain up 3 when we're going to do double crochet. So chain 3. And now what we're going to do is go into the next stitch. So do you see how this post here, it kind of matches this chain here? Well, they're equal. So what we want to do is that when we go to do our next stitch, we got to make sure we go into this one here. So let's just double crochet our way into there. So what we want to do is just do 2 like this. Okay, so we got 1, which is the starting chain, and then 2, that's your second one. And now we want to start doing the bumps. And this is 5 together / 1. So what we want to do is triple crochet. So wrap, going into the very next stitch on the line. Okay, so let's review that again, and we want to hold. So wrap, going in, pull through 2 and 2, and hold. So the final one, you want to continue to hold these onto your hook until you have 6 loops. So this is called 5 together 1, and it's a cluster. So 1. So it's wrap. Okay, so now you got 5 on there. So wrap. So now you have 6. So all you need to do now is just grab the material and pull it through all 6. And now what we want to do is go back to the line and put in a double crochet, and we're going to do 3 in between each one of the bumps. So then the bump is 1, and then 3 double crochets, which equals your set of 4, if you remember right from the beginning. That's why we're doing the sets of 4. So this is 2 and 3. So now we're going to do another bump again. So wrap and wrap the next one on the line, pull through 2, 2, and hold. Wrap and wrap in, pull through 2, 2, and hold. So we want to continue that until we get 6 on the row, 6 on the needle, or hook, sorry. Okay, so we got 5, wrap and wrap, going in. So now you got 6, and now you're going to pull through all 6, and now just do 3 double crochets in a row. So you want to continue to do the same pattern all the way across the line. So I'll meet you back up when we go to turn around and come back across.